Juries don't like liars. Trials are about credibility.
So I did. It's for sale in my Etsy store. I'll leave a link below if you're interested in the 1,000,000% t-shirt.
If they find that she just was dishonest and lied on one single point of evidence, in this case, in her testimony, the jury instruction says that they are allowed to discount her entire testimony. It seems insurmountable. It seems like this case cannot be settled. Her testimony won't even count. And that is that's a harsh reality, because if the jury chooses not to listen to anything she has to say, she's the best witness in this case.
I swear I am not making this up. This isn't satire. This isn't The Onion.
Hey,
this isn't...
You ever wonder what happens when a Hollywood sweetheart gets caught red-handed? Well, buckle up, because Blake Lively just got exposed for trying to bribe the judges, and it's a hot mess you won't believe. I'm talking lies, desperation, and a career imploding faster than you can say, oops. You thought she was just Gossip Girl? Nah, she's giving us a front row seat to her own legal disaster flick. Let's break it down together. Trust me, you're gonna need to hear this.
So her testimony is super important in this case. And if you can show the jury that she's lied, juries don't like liars. Trials are about credibility. Trials are about the truth, and juries want the truth. And if you lie to them, they will hold it against you.
And that's why you think, like you mentioned before, that you think this video is the most damning evidence that Baldoni has so far.
I think so. And it's better than worse.
So, picture this. It Ends With Us, that movie Blake did with Justin Baldoni. They're co-stars, right? Until December 2024, when she slaps him with a lawsuit, claiming he harassed her on set and then trashed her perfect little rep when she spoke up. She's crying victim louder than a soap opera star, swearing she's got texts, emails, the whole evidence jackpot. Justin's like, no, but Blake's team's got the New York Times eating it up, pumping out a sob story to sell it. You buying this yet? Because I wasn't, especially when the real dirt dropped.
Number two, the SH has nothing to do with taking over the movie, even though she doesn't deny that she took over the movie. Of course, it'd be probably impossible to do that. Okay, so I was able to read the amended complaint, which, by the way, it's very abnormal. It's almost 180 pages, 400 and some odd paragraphs. Complaints are not normally that long, but this one has to be for public consumption.
Here's where it gets good, you guys. A video leaks, unfiltered, straight from the set footage of some dance scene. Blake's been screaming it's proof she was traumatized, forced into something awful. But guess what you see when it hits the web? Her, smiling, laughing, looking like she's having the best day ever. Legal pros are like, girl, what? Her story's flipping faster than a pancake, and when she gets caught, does she back off? Nope. She doubles down like she's auditioning for Delusional the movie. You can't make this up.
Blake Lively had changed some stuff up in her amended complaint. Now she is describing that dancing scene very differently than she did in her first complaint.
Now, you'd think she'd chill, right? Wrong. Her team drops a 180-page amended complaint. 180 pages. Most lawsuits are, what, 20 pages? This thing's a brick stuffed with fluff and nonsense. Analysts are laughing, calling it a PR tantrum, not a case. She's not even denying she took over the movie. Yeah, that takeover buzz has been floating around. But now it's all, poor me, I was coerced. Oh, come on, Blake, save the tears for your next rom-com. But hold up, because you're not ready for what's next.
Blake Lively made, and she lied in their minds about what occurred during that dancing scene, because she wasn't aware that there was audio that would maybe explain and give some context to what was happening there. So of course she changes her in her amended complaint, she changes the view of it a little bit.
Now, you'd think she'd chill, right? Wrong. Her team drops a 180-page amended complaint. 180 pages. Most lawsuits are, what, 20 pages? This thing's a brick stuffed with fluff and nonsense. Analysts are laughing, calling it a PR tantrum, not a case. She's not even denying she took over the movie. Yeah, that takeover buzz has been floating around. But now it's all, poor me, I was coerced. Oh, come on, Blake, save the tears for your next rom-com. But hold up, because you're not ready for what's next.
And so rather than saying that these horrible things happen, now they're saying, well, no, yeah, but she didn't want that. And he wasn't really in character, and it wasn't within the context of what it should have been. So they're trying to skew it kind of a different way.
This is where it gets wild, fam. Blake Lively just got exposed for trying to bribe the judges. And I mean exposed. Her lawyers start begging for this attorney's eyes only order, locking evidence away from everyone, even Justin. Sketchy much? Then someone spills there's 100 million reasons to keep it hush-hush. You do the math. Sounds like a bribe to me. Judge Lewis Lyman's not playing, though. He shuts it down, basically calling her out for thinking cash can fix this. You tried it, Blake, but the courtroom's not your personal ATM.
Number 4, the smear campaign designed by Baldoni's team was intended to derail the SH claims that Lively brought later in time, which seems a little odd to me.
In Judge Lyman, he's over it. He straight up says this isn't a lawsuit, it's a war between PR firms. Savage, he's telling Blake, hey, courts aren't here for your Hollywood ego trip. She's pulling the I'm famous, protect me card, but legal big shot Brian Friedman's like, nah, fame doesn't get you a free pass. You can feel her squirming from here, right? The judge is done, the law's not bending, and Blake's little bribery game is blowing up in her face.
Her bad press came in early August, and yet the complaint to the CRD didn't happen till December 20th.
But wait, it gets dumber. Way dumber. Her team's got nothing solid, so they throw out 2 secret actresses who'll supposedly trash Justin. Cool story, except they don't even name them. You believe that? Then, oh, you'll love this. They hit Justin with toxic positivity. Yep, he's too nice. Signing emails so much love, being all sunshine. The LA Times runs it like it's a scandal. But are we serious? Suing someone for being happy? Candace Owens is cackling, calling it pure madness. You with me? This is peak ridiculous, right?
If they find that she just was dishonest and lied on one single point of evidence in this case, in her testimony, the jury instruction says that they are allowed to discount her entire testimony.
Behind the scenes, it's a Hollywood circus. Ryan Reynolds, her hubs, is pulling strings. And get this, they've got ex-CIA agents on speed dial. Spies, people, trying to scrub this mess clean. Even her PR firm's like, we're out. Imagine being too toxic for the pros who spin lies for a living. Blake Lively just got exposed for trying to bribe the judges, and it's smelling like a cover-up bigger than her next blockbuster. You sensing a conspiracy yet? 'Cause I am.
So it kind of makes them look like they're trying to take that video, now that it's out, and kind of spin it in a different direction.
Oh, and then Taylor Swift crashes the party. Justin's team subpoenas her texts, and Blake's losing it, fighting to bury them. What's in there? Hollywood's secret playbook? Word on the street is it's not just about Blake. It's about protecting the whole elite squad. If those messages drop, you're looking at a scandal that could torch more than her rep. She and Ryan are scrambling, but you can't bribe your way out of everything, can you? So, here's the deal. Blake's case is toast. She's flipped her story, victim, puppet, now Justin's too nice, more times than I've flipped channels. One wrong move in a deposition, and boom, her whole testimony's trash. Juries don't vibe with liars, and Judge Lyman's got her pegged. She's either crashing in court or begging for a settlement, and either way, her career's donizo. Blake Lively just got exposed for trying to bribe the judges, and you're watching it fall apart live. Let's wrap this up, you guys. Blake didn't just mess up. She built a throne of lies, tossed some cash at judges, and thought we wouldn't notice. Newsflash, we did. She's peeled back Hollywood's fake shine, showing us the grime underneath. Is she fading out or digging deeper into this hole? No PR guru or ex-spy saving her now. What do you think? Can Blake bribe her way back? Or is this her last act? Smash that like button if you're Team Truth, subscribe for the next wild twist, and drop a comment. Should Blake settle or face the courtroom fire? This drama's heating up. Don't miss what's next.